a leading higher education institution in Sri Lanka, and the Asian Institute of Business and Technology is in partnership with reputable and experienced higher education organizations from the United Kingdom and Sri Lanka. AIBT campus is committed to empowering students by providing access to high-quality, world-class education that supports career development and lifelong success. Ladies and gentlemen, he is well recognized as an inspiring leader. He has spearheaded youth in the progress and upliftment of their future endeavors in their careers and the upliftment of educational capabilities for their future as the founder of AIBT campus.
මීළඟට මේ ගෞරවනීය සභාව ආමන්ත්‍රණය කරන්නට AIBT කැම්පස්හි නිර්මාතෘ ඒ වගේම ක්ලෑම්ප් හෝල්ඩින්ග්ස් ලිමිටඩ් හි සභාපති සහ කළමනාකාර අධ්‍යක්ෂ ආචාර්ය මොහාන් පතිරණ මහතාට බොහොම ගෞරවයෙන් යුතුව අප ආරාධනා කරනවා.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor to invite the chairman and managing director of Clamp Holdings and the president of AIBT campus. Everybody put your hands together for Dr. Mohan Pathirana.
Chief guest, Mr. Kevin Jones and Dr. Wu and Dr. Go from our partner universities, the delegations, the board of directors of AIBT campus and the faculty management. My dear students, parents, it is a great moment, but I would like to talk briefly on certain areas of your professional life that you want to take forward, taking upon my little bit of experiences that which may be help because you heard enough speeches talking about the graduation, how you enjoy, how you take it forward. But I think most of the graduates are a young generation and young crowd who want to pursue and climb up the ladder of the professional career with the qualification that you have obtained today. Well, AIBT campus is not a very old organization. We are only 6 years old, but our director board, myself, I have about over 26 years of private higher education experience, introduced many foreign universities, partnerships to Sri Lanka, and so AIBT campus, we are a medium scale. We have 3 campuses, and today we have more than 600 students who are graduating, and we are very proud about that. We don't want to call ourselves as largest education institute Sri Lanka. We don't want to call ourselves as we have big buildings. We are going to build buildings. We are not interested in that. We are interested in developing even a 600 student base. Obviously over 1,000 students graduated, but today there are 600 students. But all what we are looking at is if you take the faculty, very well qualified, most experience. To name that Ms. Dilini, Ms. Pranita, who has been working with us, experts, Lakjivani, and there is no better competitor for them in academically. I can vow to that. If you take the board of directors of AIBT, we are all bachelor's degree holders, master's degree holders, and some of them have, myself with a doctorate. So as an organization, we know the value of the education. We are not a commercially profit-seeking organization. We are an organization which is running into non-profit. Myself and my wife, we don't take any remuneration from AIBT. This runs as a non-profit organization, not profit sort of. So we invest and reinvest the development of the faculty, facilities, and the academia. So that is what we are looking at. And we have very good partnerships with London Examination Board. And I must thank the chairman, Mr. Colin, and the Ms. Reba, the director, and the CEO, and the team. Who has been always supporting. We have been working with them for over 5 years and would have graduated more than thousands of students. And then the support that we are getting from Swiss Institute of Management, we came in a big team. And even though, we have been working for a few years, but I think it's a growing partnership. So with little bit of partnerships, we don't want to go and say, okay, we have 10 partner universities. It won't help. And also we work with the mindfulness of that. Our certificates are attested, accredited certificates. And obviously as an organization, AIBT campus, being a new organization also, we had teething problems, finding the correct staff members, finding the facilities. So obviously, I think I must thank all of you today who graduated for having the patience with us. We tried our level best to, give you the qualification. Sometimes it caused delays, various things. But you stuck to us, and thanks to your parents also for standing behind us. And looking forward that you continue your support to AIBT campus. And for the past few years, I was able to develop a good cohesive management group, educated management group, positive attitude management group, which was a very difficult thing to do in Sri Lankan context, but we were able to do that. I think education has no limits. And today, I'm really grateful that there are doctorate students who have graduated today. I mean, some are over 60 years old, but they have not given up on the education. So education is a never-ending thing. I'm still trying to find out what can lead you to education. So a little bit of insight. So have your qualification as an equipment, but when you go into the industry and work, once a wise man said, after your education, you try to find a boss, good boss, like a person with a professional attitude. So first stepping into the professional career is not finding the organization, but finding the proper line manager. I have been very unfortunate to find any bosses that I could work. Unfortunately, I worked for 2 organizations before setting up my own organization, but I have never had any support, but always try to, put me down the table and, kick me out. But it made me strong. So I think if you want to find the correct organization, always find where you can find the boss, your line manager. These are very difficult, equations that you can put. I'm still trying to find out, but it can lead to certain, if you are tall, don't go and work for a short boss. He will have an envy on you. If you are educated, don't try to find good treatment from your bosses, who are not educated. So likewise, if you are married, don't go and find an unmarried boss. These are little things that then after 30, try to stabilize on your job. After 40, try to, work towards setting up your small organization that can take you to the next level. If you want to be a star, if you want to do your hard work, then don't go and work in an organization where the directors are not the shareholders. Let me repeat again. If you want to excel if you are a star, if you have a lot of dynamism in your character, don't go and work in an organization where the directors are not the shareholders, because they'll find something to get you out of the scene. But if you go and work in an organization where the directors are the owners, they will look after you. They look after you very well, because you are the people who are bringing the money to them. So this is once a wise man said. So otherwise, the jealousy will overpower your relationship. Ultimately, you work for 20 years and then you have to walk out as a nobody. But I have seen these sort of incidences where some of these good staff members have been thrown out of the system, but the directors have been the karma is repaying them. Karma is repaying them, and you should become enriched in your organizations, in your life. Those people are not enriched will obviously suffer for life. Maybe they may have money, but they will not have time to spend their money. So little bit of insight that out of the graduation, but you can take back some of these things that I would like to share with you, and hope it will help in certain part of the lives. I remember I used to read a lot of autobiographies, not limited to professionals, but Abraham Lincoln, Mahatma Gandhi, Marilyn Monroe. And these sort of autobiographies, reading the autobiographies did help me in the long way, because how these people have overcome these obstacles in their lives, but came up to the top. Always believe in God. I'm a Buddhist, but I always treat all the religions, all the races with equal context. When I had problems, my Muslim friends supported me well. I had ups and downs in my life, but always I had the backing of my wife. I have 2 beautiful daughters who always supported me with their journey, and they graduated before my age. So that's one thing that I would like to take. Have a good life, have a good family, educate yourself, and treat the people who have treated you well, look after you well, believe in God, because in a desperate moment, unseen force may come and save you. Thank you very much. Wish you all the best.